That train simulation went perfectly. Today's the day I get my idea adapted. My name is Kushiya Takenobu. I'm 26 years old and I work for an advertising company. Today is the day that I give my presentation to the client about which ad to use on the train. I've been doing research and preparing at home all for this day. But this time I'll go with Hyuga's idea.
Thank you.
No way! I lost to her again? She's my colleague, Hyuga Natsumi. I've always lost to her and, well, she's my rival. I won't lose next time!
That's your standard line. Don't jinx yourself.
Yeah. From today, you're fully committed to preparing for the presentation to Ibato. Kushima, can you support? I'm helping my rival?!
You're the only one that thinks I'm your rival.
What?
Rivals are supposed to be the same level as you. Do you understand?
No, I don't understand! Yeah, that's enough of that friendly appeal. We're not! Yeah. If she's your rival, then you can give your opinion to Hyuga without holding back, can't you? I think you'll make for a great supporter. If that's the case, then I'll accept.
So simple.
Did you just say something?
No.
Yeah, man, I want to work with Hyuga too. She's beautiful and talented. She's the flower of the company. You can say such carefree things because you're not colleagues with her. She's my only colleague, and we're in the same department together. We've been compared to each other more than I like. One day, I'm definitely gonna win and make her recognize me. So, we decided to work together, but we should use kanji here!
No, hiragana. It's better to create a softer atmosphere.
But if we use hiragana, then important words will get buried in by the other characters.
That's true, but we should focus on the atmosphere here.
Now, those two are arguing again.
The whole office can hear you two, you know.
You too, cool biz. I think you're using cool biz the wrong way. Unaware that the employees were giving us lukewarm looks, me and Hyuga kept on clashing with each other day after day. One day, we went out together to do some market research, but on the way back, there were 2 seats on the bus that were empty. Ugh, I'm tired from the heat. I might be sticky, so don't come near me.
Then, stand up.
You're a demon! Even on the bus, Hugo started to look over the documents. I have to admit that she is a hard worker. Looking at her side profile again, she really is pretty. I wonder what she looks like when she smiles. The only smiles I've seen so far have been sales smiles. As I was imagining the smile of a cool rival, a picture-perfect gal couple got on the bus.
It's full!
I wouldn't sit down even if it's open. I'm a man who's kind to old people, you know?
You're so cool for leaving the seat open from the start.
Seriously? They're so unique. Don't make me laugh in this quiet bus.
Hey, in my notebook it says Buddha's death. What does that mean?
Maybe it's a new public holiday.
I know, it's the day France perished. You're a genius.
Huh? Hyuga's shaking? Is she cold? What? No way, she's smiling?
Buddha's death?
She's so cute! It's the first time I've ever seen the cool beauty smile, and it perfectly captured my heart. But that doesn't change the fact that she's my rival! As usual, we clashed when it came to work. We couldn't come to an agreement during our work today, so we're having dinner and continuing the discussion. You don't need to blur the product photos!
Then, should we shift the focus on the background?
You always run away to blur, don't you?
I think it's a fine technique.
Can I put down the beer you ordered?
Yes, sorry for being so loud.
I'm sorry he's being so loud.
Is it really just me?
The beer arrived, so let's make today a celebration beforehand.
You're confident about the competition, aren't you?
Here. Cheers.
Cheers! Sipping sake together with the person that I like really got me in the mood. And before I knew it, I was drinking too fast. Ouch. My head is pounding. Ugh, is this a hangover? Wait, how did I get home yesterday? Alright, let's sort out the situation. We're in bed, at my house, and the person next to me is Hyuga Natsumi, and she's not wearing the blouse that she was supposed to be wearing. I see. Hey, Hyuga, wake up!
What?
This isn't the time to be making cute noises. We're in a really bad situation. We've done it!
Good morning. We didn't do anything. You don't remember anything from yesterday?
Dude, you?
We got pretty drunk and missed the last train. Since your house is close by, I ended up staying over and slept.
So we didn't do anything?
Yeah, we just slept next to each other.
What about your clothes?
I just got uncomfortable, so I ended up like this.
I see. Is that so? I'm not disappointed, but I'm just glad we didn't do anything weird.
You look so relieved.
Of course I am! I want to take good care of the woman I like.
Oh, look at the time. It's a good thing it's Saturday. Well, I'm going home.
Is your hangover okay?
Yeah, thanks. See you at work on Monday.
Yeah, see you then. And so Hyuga left my place. In a way, I spent the night with Hyuga. I mean, I should have enjoyed the sight of her sleeping face more, but it's a shame that I don't remember anything from yesterday. I gotta try and remember it! We had a heated discussion at the pub, we made a toast, and I got nervous. I carefully retraced my memories of yesterday, and I remembered something. I did do it! Meanwhile, Hyuga...
Kushima doesn't remember yesterday. Well, I don't remember much either, but yesterday we had a heated discussion at the pub. We made a toast. It was fun, and I ended up drinking too much. I remember! I did do it!
Mom, that person's saying a flower.
When you grow up and watch Uta-chan's videos, you understand what it means.
2 days later, on Monday... Good morning!
Morning.
Hyuga said nothing happened. In other words, she doesn't remember. We're gonna have a brainstorming session later, right? I'm gonna go out and get some coffee before that, so do you want some too?
I'm fine.
Okay, I'm off then.
Yeah.
I'm getting all flustered being conscious of her. Manager Kaoyoshi, isn't this suspicious? Let's just keep an eye on them for now. It's been a while since I was able to look Hyuga in the face, but I was doing my job properly at least. That's because the result of Hyuga's competition is at stake. Oh right, the presentation materials are complete. All that's left is to work hard tomorrow.
Yeah, thanks for your support so far.
No problem. I mean, it's just because Manager Kaoyoshi asked me. That little smile of yours is enough to make me nervous. Am I in middle school?
Want to go out for a late dinner tonight?
No, I think I'll pass today. Let's celebrate if we pass the competition though, okay?
Yeah, right.
If we went out to eat together and the atmosphere changes even a little bit, I'm gonna start asking questions about that night. And if that makes the atmosphere bad and affects the competition tomorrow, then I'll regret that for the rest of my life. Well, it's past work hours, so I'm going home!
Wait,
What's wrong?
you're avoiding me, aren't you?
What?
You are, right?
No, not really.
You're avoiding me, right?
I'm sorry, I was avoiding you, just please forgive me. I was defeated by the quiet pressure. Now what excuse should I make?
You can't go eat. Come over here for a bit.
Wait, Hyuga? Hyuga brought me into the meeting room. Why did you lock it?
I don't want to be disturbed.
I see. This is a serious tone. I can't get away with a strange lie.
I have something I want to talk about.
Yeah?
It's about the time I stayed at your house after drinking. You remember, don't you?
I have to admit it. Yeah, well, to be precise, I remembered.
I see. I'm sorry.
Why are you apologizing? I'm sorry too. I'm sorry for confessing. Huh? What did you say?
I'm sorry for confessing.
Shouldn't that be my line? Something's not right. What's going on? This is how I remembered it. I noticed that Hyuga was really drunk, and I was worried about her going home alone after missing the last train, so I invited her to come home with me.
It's hot.
Hey, don't throw away your blouse and stockings like that.
Good night.
Hey, don't dive into someone else's bed.
Uh,
You're so quick to sleep. This kind of gap is unfair. I'm just gonna like you even more. I know I shouldn't be saying this now, but I'm in love with you. Good night. And so I confessed to you while you were sleeping.
no, that's not right. This is how I remember it. Oh, I slept. Your face is so close.
Did you say something?
You were sleeping. Sorry for disturbing you. Let's sleep.
Yeah.
I like you, Kushima. Good night. That's what happened.
What? So,
We both confessed to each other while the other person was sleeping?
is something like that even possible?
It's so surreal.
I had no idea it would end like that. Huh? Wait, does this mean...
Hey, neither of us reply to each other's confessions.
You're right. Should we say it together?
Okay. 1, 2. I'd love to.
While we were hugging in front of the meeting room, Janitor, please skip the meeting room today.
I'll just collect the rubbish then.
No, that can wait until tomorrow. I want to do some supporting character work.
Huh?
As for the competition the next day, of course, Hyuga's idea was adopted, as expected of my rival and my girlfriend.
Wanna have a celebration?
Yeah, we gotta be careful not to drink too much this time, though.
It would be a shame to forget about our first night together.
What?
What?
The first night?
I take that back!
No, you can't. My girlfriend is my rival at work, but in private she is super cute. I'm gonna like her more and more from now on.
My name is Kazushiro Matsuyama. I'm a 25-year-old office worker. Half of my work is done remotely. I go for a walk in the park every morning to make sure I don't get too inactive. The reason I sigh heavily even though the sky is so blue. She said she would never betray me. The girl I was going out with was not only two-timing me, but was going out with lots of other guys too. But it's not the first time someone has betrayed me. My parents disappeared when I was little, leaving me with debt. After that, the relatives who took me in when I was in university made a credit card in my name and got into debt. They said it was their right raising a pathetic child for them. Of course, I didn't have to pay the credit card debt. But the time and effort it took to prove that ruined my university life. My parents, my relatives, and my girlfriend. How many times have I been betrayed by people? What is my life? I reached the park in a depressed mood. There's a girl sitting on a bench. She looks pale. Can I talk to you for a minute? Are you okay? Can you speak?
Saijo Miku. I'm 17 years old from Ibato High School.
I didn't mean to introduce yourself. Are you on your way to school?
Yes, but I feel a little sick. I'm fine now. I can walk.
She fell! Hey, get it together!
I'm sorry. I'll go to the hospital.
You can't even walk! There's a hospital nearby, so it'll be quicker to go there directly. Can I carry you?
Please.
Alright. Like this, I carried her to the nearest hospital. After the hospital contacted Ibato High School, I returned home from work, while still worrying a little about her condition. 3 days later, on a Saturday morning, I was taking a walk in the park. I wonder how that girl I saved is doing. I hope she's okay.
Oh!
Hmm?
I found you!
You're the girl from that time. I see. She was waiting in the park to thank me. Well, I'm glad she's alive. Whoa! She's hugging me? Even though it's to thank me, that's a bit much.
I'm your future wife.
What? Sorry, what did you just say?
I'm your future wife.
What do you mean? What? You fell in love with me just because I helped you?
No, it's not love at first sight. This isn't the introduction to a romantic comedy.
Then why?
You look exactly like my husband who appears in my dreams every day.
I don't understand at all. My head was full of confusion from the start of Sunday morning. I don't know if it was because of the confusion or the sense of hopelessness I felt from being suspicious of people. But for the time being, we decided to sit on a bench to listen to her story. Are you okay now?
It was like a triple punch of anemia. Fatigue and stress. I rested well after getting an IV, and I'm completely cured.
I don't feel bad even though she's talking to me in a familiar way. Maybe it's because of her soft atmosphere.
Thank you again for that time. What's your name?
If I'm your future husband, shouldn't you know my name at the very least?
It's because I only call you darling.
I see. Matsuyama Kazushiro, 25 years old.
25? You're an adult. So cool.
I'm going to ask you again. What do you mean by dream?
Just as is. I've been dreaming about my married life since I was a child. It's a very happy married life.
Isn't she just continuing to dream about her desires? So the darling that appears in your dream looks like me?
Yeah, the way you have eyes, a nose, and a mouth.
Those are parts that all humans have.
Until now, it was a bit of an unclear figure. But the day you saved me, it suddenly came to me. You were the one who appeared in my dream. See? Do you understand?
Yeah, I understand. That you're a strange girl.
Then let's get ready for the lovely wedding.
Yeah, bye.
What? Wait a second, darling. You don't believe me?
I'm not a good-natured person who goes along with child's play. I was satisfied with having confirmed her safety. And I thought I'd stop going for walks in the park for a while as I headed home. The next day during lunch,
I'll show you to the table.
it's been a while since I've been to a family restaurant. It's Sunday, so it's really crowded.
Oh, there you are.
Hmm?
Honey! Over here!
You?
Oh, are you with her, sir?
No, I'm not.
Well then, it's really crowded today. So, please share the seat with her. Enjoy.
What?
Come on, sit down!
Why are you here?
Because my future self and my darling used to go on dates here. My dreams are my future.
No, that's because this is the only place around here to eat.
What do you want to eat? You like Japanese, Western, and Chinese food.
That's all kinds of food. Is this girl serious? Does she really think I'm her future husband? This has to be some kind of scam. Oh well.
What's the matter, darling?
I'll just trust her for now. Even if I'm being deceived, it's still a million times better than the betrayals I've suffered up until now. My life doesn't really matter anyway. What? And I'll do the same, Miku.
Oh, okay. Kazushiro.
So, in this way, I became her darling in a rather half-hearted way. However, she's still a high school girl, and I'm a grown man. I visited her house to get her parents' permission. So on and so forth. Of course, I won't make advances on her until she graduates. Well, if she has proper parents, they would definitely refuse here.
Please, take good care of my daughter.
What?
Who would have thought the person who saved her life was the person she was destined to meet? Good for you, Miku.
Yeah,
Saving her life is a bit of an exaggeration.
please take care of me, Kazushiro.
All right, let's order some sushi.
Yeah!
If their daughter is strange, the parents are strange too? Is everything okay with this family? And so my relationship with Miku has now been officially recognized. Since then, Miku would come to my house after school.
How's my cooking?
Yeah, it's good.
Right? It's your favorite, isn't it? I know you well.
Well, I don't think there aren't many people who don't like meat and potatoes.
So after dinner, do you want to take a bath? Or play games? Or me?
I'll take you home.
What? No way! It's Saturday tomorrow, so I brought my things to stay over.
Stop with the nonsense. Should you be hanging out with me this much in the first place? You've got a precious high school life. You must have friends you need to spend time with.
It's fine. I only have you.
Is that so? Is that why they say love is blind? It feels like she's in love of being in love, though. Time passed, and it was a holiday morning. I was meeting up with Miku-chan at the station. A day with Miku-chan from the morning. Somehow, spending time with that girl was fun. It's easier on me to think that it's okay to be deceived, too.
Kazushiro.
Oh, Miku-chan.
Huh?
What's this? She's hugging me. And her mood is low.
Sorry, I had a dream where you look sad.
What?
You said you're okay now because I'm here. But you also have painful memories, don't you?
Painful memories? Is she talking about how I've been betrayed?
I'm sorry if I'm wrong, but I'm sorry even if I'm not. Sorry, but I wanted to hug you so much.
It's okay. Thanks. I'm not in pain at all now.
Really? Is it the power of the future wife?
Maybe. Let's go on the date.
Yeah.
At that time, I felt that Miku-chan was really thinking about me. That made me very happy. From that day on, I decided to face her seriously too. I was being dragged into it until now, but that's different now. Did you have a dream about the future recently?
Yeah, we were living a loving married life, and we ate a parfait together.
Why don't we make the future happen now then? Let's go and eat a parfait.
Really? not married yet.
It's fine. Let's take the future into our own hands.
Oh, I'm so happy. I love you.
Don't hug me outside. I feel fulfilled and happy when I'm with her. On the other hand, I think she might betray me. I want to believe her. That's the kind of life I've been living. One day I was going to work at the office. There was an important meeting that day, so I was trying to leave early. Okay, I better get going. What? Miko-chan? Why are you in your pajamas? What happened to school?
It's the anniversary of the school's founding, so we're off today. Forget that. Don't go.
What?
Don't go to work. You're going to die, Kazushiro.
Huh?
I had a dream. There was a calendar and the date was today. I got a call on saying that Kazushiro had died in an accident.
That's not possible. Your dreams have been about a married life. Dreams like that never come true.
No, I don't want to lose you. You're the only one I have.
Calm down.
When I was in elementary school, a friend I trusted betrayed me.
What?
After that, I became distrustful of people and couldn't make any friends. I went to school every day feeling miserable. The only thing that kept me going was the dream of married life.
Miku-chan was also betrayed? She did say she didn't have any friends. Was the reason her parents accepted us so easily because Miku-chan was doing well?
That's why when I was saved by you, I thought you were the person from my dream. I don't want to lose you. Please, don't go.
I see. She's sticking to me because she's lonely. As soon as I realized that, the cowardly me from the past showed his face. Where's the guarantee that your dreams aren't just a fantasy?
What?
Won't you wake up from the dream someday and say goodbye to me?
No! I fell in love with you, even if I didn't have those dreams. I swear!
I'm really hopeless. It's not like I want to hurt her. The past is the past. I have to believe in myself first. Wait a second.
What?
Hello? Is this the manager? I'm sorry, but I'm taking the day off today.
Huh? What's wrong?
The most important person in my world is in trouble right now. Yes, I want to support her. I'm sorry. Thank you.
What? You're really going to take the day off? Is that fine?
It's just one day. I'll be with you today. Maybe that will ease your worries.
Kazushiro. Yeah. Thanks.
That's how I decided to believe in her dreams. After that, we just sat there quietly, leaning on each other.
Kazushiro?
Hmm?
I'm getting scared.
Of what?
What if my dreams are just a fantasy like you said? Maybe I saw today's dream just because I was worried. If I keep having dreams like this, I'm going to cause you trouble.
You're right. If I take Miku-chan's dream seriously, I'm going to get fired from work. But I don't think you have to see those dreams anymore.
How come?
It's just a guess. But I think the reason you've been having dreams about the future is to save me today. So you've already done your job predicting the future.
To save you, huh?
Is that too sci-fi?
No, maybe you're right. That would be nice.
Well, if you ever have dreams about something happening to me, come with me to work. That way we both go out. I won't be all alone at least.
You're going to believe me?
Of course. You're my future wife after all.
Kazushiro!
And so, we were finally united in the true sense of the word. And since then, she stopped dreaming about the future. After she graduated from high school, we got married. We had 2 children and were living a happy married life just like she had dreamed. One day...
I had a dream about the future for the first time in a while.
What kind of dream?
A dream where you and I turned into Grandma and Grandpa. And we're surrounded by lots of family. It might just be a fantasy, though.
No, I'm sure it'll come true. I believe it. I've been betrayed by lots of people, but I was sure of that.
My name is Gifu Goe, 25. I was originally working in the city, but I returned to my hometown a year ago, and now work in the Public Relations Department of a traditional craft company with around 50 employees. Good morning, Tomonaga. Oh, Gifu. Oh my god. What's the matter? They're saying that a new employee is coming to your Public Relations Department from today. What? I haven't heard anything about that from the boss. It's true that we're short-staffed, but he asked me to keep it a secret, though. What is that?
Excuse me.
Someone just came in with the boss. Could that girl be the new employee? She's so cute. What? Hey! Oh, I'm jealous, Gifu. You work with such a beautiful woman from now on. Are you kidding? What's wrong with you?
My name is Mino, 25 years old. I look forward to working with you from today.
She's beautiful. I heard she used to be an elite at a major company. Excuse me. But where did you work before?
I worked at Boy Call Me Marketing.
What? That's a major advertising company. Why did you join this company?
Well, I wanted to get back at the person who rejected me.
What does that mean? Are you serious?
The boss told me, you're Jifu Gohei of the Public Relations Department, right?
Yeah?
In this workplace, I'll be the junior member. I look forward to working with you, senpai.
Oh, man. What? Are you two? Tomonaga was right. The woman who was smiling at me with a forced smile was my ex-girlfriend. 30 minutes later, we were alone in the meeting room under the pretext of a meeting. What do you mean you quit Boy Komi?
You also came to this company after you broke up with me.
It's a local company, so it was easy to work at.
The people at the company don't know that you were at Boy Komi?
I asked the boss to keep it quiet because I didn't want to cause a fuss. You can't tell anyone either.
Yes, I understand. Can I ask you something then?
Is it about the job here?
Don't play dumb. Why did you dump me?
You didn't quit your job at Boy Komi just to ask me that, did you?
That's what I'm saying! Why did you quit your job and go back to your hometown when you had a girlfriend like me?
Well...
Was it because your family was sick or something? If that's the case, I can understand you coming back to your hometown.
No, my parents are perfectly healthy.
Then how come? I was your ideal girlfriend, right? I did everything for you, didn't I?
That's why I dumped you.
What?
Anyway, you and I are just work colleagues. Got it?
Huh? What is that? I've come this far, so make me your girlfriend again.
Who's gonna do that?
Just say you like me.
Hey, stop hugging me! Are you fighting? I heard an argument from outside.
Oh.
Sorry. It was a fight, but it was a fight between friends, wasn't it? No, it wasn't!
It was!
And so, my peaceful life as a working adult after returning to my hometown was destroyed by my ex-girlfriend, Mino. The next day, the information that I was Mino's ex-boyfriend had spread far and wide. I never thought Jifu would have such a beautiful ex-girlfriend. And she went to such lengths to pursue him, even quitting her job. No. Having an ex-girlfriend come after you is a scary story if you think about it normally.
I'm back. I just got back from the Chamber of Commerce. We've been giving a stall at the next festival.
What? You already got some work?
Thanks to the data you gave me. Even when we were together, I was the only one who could make use of your data, right? See? You still need me, don't you?
Listen.
Oh, lunch break. Excuse me, boss. We're going out to eat.
Don't make decisions on your own! Give up, Gifu. The only person who will stand by you at this workplace is yourself. I was dragged out against my will, and Mino took me to a nearby park. Mino offered me a bento box at a park nearby.
Here you go.
As always, she made my favorite food.
You like lemon tea, right?
Yeah. Oh no, if this keeps going, I'll get caught up in Mino's pace. It's as if I never broke up with her. I can't let this escalate any further.
Oh, yeah. Did you watch Averted Season 3?
Oh, you saw it too? Oh, the new characters are really good. Ah!
I checked on your hobbies too. Come on, let's have a good time.
Stop! I won't lose to you! 30 minutes later.
I made you have a good time.
I had a good time.
Spending time with you is the happiest. You feel the same way, right, Gifu? That's why I can't understand why you broke up with me.
No, that's...
You went back to your hometown, so I thought it was because of family circumstances. There doesn't seem to be any reason or misunderstanding that would make you dislike me. Seriously, why did you break up with me?
Mino.
You have to explain it to me. Why?
I broke up with you because you didn't understand me no matter what I said.
What?
Never mind. Let's get back to work.
Wait a second. Let's go back with our arms crossed.
Even when we were going out, you didn't do anything like that. In the end, no matter how many times I warned her, her appeal to me continued. 3 months later, the effect of her joining the department was enormous, and the company's performance improved with the expansion of new sales routes. That day, we were drinking at a pub with Tomonaga.
What do you think, Tomonaga? Why won't this guy go out with me again?
You've had a bit too much to drink, Mino.
Maybe you're right. I'll go and wash my feet.
Sorry to make you deal with a drunk. No, it's fine. But is the reason you dumped Mino because she was too perfect? What? Of course, if she's that perfect, you'd get timid. But I think what's important is love. That's completely wrong. What? We didn't break up because she's perfect. It's the opposite. What do you mean?
You two are flirting!
Mino?
Don't take Gifu away from me.
Hey, Gifu, what should I do? Just let her drink some water. I know Mino loves me, but I never intended to get back together with her. A week later, after finishing work, I came to the station to have dinner. It's been a while working overtime without Mino. She said she had something to do and left early. I wonder what happened. No, why am I worrying about her? She's my ex-girlfriend. A stranger.
Thank you for today.
Could you think about it again?
I'm sorry to trouble you, but I made up my mind.
I see. Well then. Hey, Mino.
Oh, Gifu.
Who was that?
It was a recruit. I was invited to join the PR department at Uta Enterprise.
That's a world-famous advertising company. You've always said you wanted to join, right?
Yeah, but I turned them down.
What?
Of course. I'm your girlfriend after all. I have no intention of returning to the city now.
Are you serious?
I'm serious. The most important thing to me is you. I'd rather choose love than work.
Enough of this!
What's wrong, Gifu?
I've told you many times! I didn't like you for trying to be my perfect girlfriend. I liked you for trying to be the perfect Mino Shion.
What?
That was 2 years ago, when I was still working at Boykomi Marketing.
Apparently, Mino was top of the sales charts again.
That's amazing. But she doesn't have a boyfriend, right?
Of course not. Who could go out with someone that perfect?
If you're going to gossip, you should do it more quietly.
Mino!
What?
Congratulations on being top of the charts! Can you teach me some work? What? I want to learn your perfect work! Come on!
Sure, but can you keep up with me?
I'll do my best.
You're the first person to say that to me.
For me, Mino was an idol and a comrade in arms. As we spent time together, Mino and I started going out before I knew it. But after a while after we started going out, Mino's attitude started to change. You turned down the promotion!
Yeah?
Why?
Of course. If I get promoted before you, we'll lose our time together.
What? I know what you're trying to say. But you said you were going to make the world happy with your marketing, right?
That's right, but there are things more important than my own happiness. I want to make you happy.
The smile on her face at that moment looked somewhat lonely. After remembering the past, I spoke to Mino again. At first, I tried to accept it. This person loves me so much that she's even given up on her dreams. But you, who gave up on your dreams, lost your attractiveness.
What are you saying?
What am I saying? I've told you many times that I like you for trying to be perfect.
Gifu,
If you really love me, don't give up on your dreams. Why would you give up?
I didn't want you to go anywhere.
What?
Because the more perfect I am, the more people drift away from me. Not just boyfriends, but even friends and family keep their distance. The only one who stayed by my side in my lonely life was you!
Mino.
I stopped trying to be perfect because I didn't want to lose you. But was that a mistake?
It's okay, Mino. Even if you become perfect, I'll do my best to keep up. That feeling hasn't changed since that day.
You can say those words as many as times you like.
Right. So here, I'll give you a hug. Come on in.
As you wish. From now on, I'll show you my perfect side. So, don't let go.
Yeah. Like this, we were united once again. After that, Mina quit her job at a local company and joined Uda Enterprise. 6 months later, I somehow managed to get a job at the same company. And a year after that, we had our wedding ceremony.
And now we are able to sell our traditional crafts to the world! This is also thanks to the two of you at Uda Enterprise. So, here's to that!
Tomonaga's greeting was so casual.
Hey, did you hear? They said they couldn't believe that a perfect woman like me got married.
Oh, the marketing people at Boykomi were talking about that.
Well, I'm a perfect person with no weakness after all.
What are you talking about?
What?
Your weakness is me.
Yeah.
My name is Marazuka Michiya, 23 years old. I was attending a university in the city until 6 months ago, but after graduating, I returned to the city where I was born and raised and started working as a municipal employee. Okay, I'm all finished with today's work. Time to finish up.
Excuse me, Morizuka.
Shiba.
What kind of reaction is that?
This person's name is Shiba Tsurumi, 26 years old. She's my boss.
It's about the Ebato case.
I thought they already gave me the go on that.
I double-checked just to be sure, but there was another mistake.
What? No way.
Now here's a question. Who's the one in charge of this work?
Me. Here we go again. It's a scolding in the form of quizzes.
Here's a question. Why did this mistake happen?
Was it because of the lack of double-checking?
Incorrect. It's because I diverted Ebato's work from another job.
Why,
Well, let's make that the third question.
Please give me mercy! When Shiba gives me work guidance, she would do it in the form of a quiz. I was the one who made the mistakes, but to be honest, I was getting fed up with her way of doing things. Half an hour later, Shiba's quizzes were continuing at the cafe, which was also used by the townspeople.
All 10 answers were incorrect. Well, since you did your best, I'll treat you to dinner here.
Oh, please, stop doing it in the form of a quiz. If you scold people in such a strange way, people will think you're a strange character.
Don't worry, I won't ask any questions other than to you.
Why? Is there a reason?
That's... Here's a question. What is the reason for that?
Ugh, you're such a pain in the neck. Shiba's not a bad person, but I was repelled by her personality and her way of doing things. And yet, somehow, people thought that we made a good team, I guess. The next day, which was a day off, I went to a tourist spot that had opened in town.
Hey, where do you want to go next? There's another spot where you can take nice photos.
There are more tourists than there used to be here. I hear it's all thanks to what Shiba did. If she wasn't a quiz freak, I would respect her a little bit more.
Who's a quiz freak?
What? Shiba?
Hello, what are you doing here all alone?
I was just taking a walk. This town changed a lot, you know? I mean, I never would have thought that it'd become a tourist spot.
That's true. I thought the only way for the town to survive was if we opened up to the outsiders.
That's true, but it's a little sad.
But there are some places that haven't changed.
What?
Will you come along with me?
Okay. I ended up following Shiba's lead, and visited a temple that I used to visit a lot in the past. Oh, how nostalgic.
Yeah.
Yeah, I used to play with my friends here.
Like your girlfriend?
What?
It would be nice if it was. I'm thinking of promoting this temple as a love power spot.
This temple?
Yeah, when I asked the priest about it, he told me about a legend of successful romance. If you had a girlfriend here in the past, we could make a more convincing case.
No, it wasn't my girlfriend. It was my first love, though.
Huh? What's her name?
Her name was Heike Tomiko. We were childhood friends. She was kind and beautiful, and an older sister who was a little bit shy.
I see. I guess you had a sour adolescence.
If anything, it's a bitter memory. I left the town when I graduated from high school, so I haven't seen her since.
Is that so?
We even promised to get married here. We were both in elementary school, though.
If that's the case, let's pray here.
What?
If we pray here and you meet up with your first love here, this temple will become famous as a love spot.
You're gonna use other people's love as an advertising tool? No way. Plus, my love is over.
Love that's over.
Yes, it's not going to start again.
I understand. Let's pray for that then.
You don't understand, do you? I don't want to. Starting a love like that all over again.
I'll pray with you then. That's fine, right?
Together? Do you have a first love too?
Yeah. Here's a question.
Again?
What kind of person is he?
I don't know.
A hint. He's the same as you, a childhood friend. In my case, he was a boy who was younger than me.
Yes, I see. In the end, I put my hands together for Shiba at the temple. But somewhere in my heart, I thought that this wish would never come true. The weekend ended, and on Monday, during my lunch break, as I was about to eat a rice ball from the convenience store, Shiba sat next to me.
Can I sit next to you?
Is it another quiz or lecture? Please don't quiz me while I'm eating.
No, I want to know the answers of the quiz from the other day.
Your first love? How am I supposed to know that?
Right, then I'll give you an extra hint. That person really likes shiitake mushrooms.
Huh?
I made some for you. Look, he liked them with butter.
Why?
What's wrong?
Well, my favorite food is also shiitake mushrooms.
Oh, really? I wonder if everyone likes it because it's a specialty of this town.
Yeah?
Open up, then.
What are you doing?
I thought I'd give it to you since you're here.
Please don't tease me! Like this, she turned the quizzes that she'd been using to scold me into things to tease me with. 3 days later, I was driving the car with Shiba in the passenger seat. I'm glad that things are going well at work, you know?
As usual, you still make mistakes, though.
I'm sorry about that.
No, you're doing well for a new employee who's only been working for half a year. So, did you figure out the answer to the quiz?
Of course not.
Well then, let me give you the next clue. That boy once got hurt to protect me.
What?
I remember him falling over to try and protect me from falling. I remember taking care of his injury.
Is that?
Oh, what's the matter? Could it be that you remembered your first love again?
That's right. What a coincidence.
Yeah.
Can I ask you something?
What? Is this a quiz?
It's not a quiz or anything. You're not Tomiko, right?
That's a strange question. But no, I'm not Tomiko.
Right. Shiba clearly denied it, but in my mind, I couldn't help but think that Shima and Tomiko were the same person. 2 weeks later, at the town office, Shiba continued to give me hints, and my thoughts on the matter only deepened. There was no doubt that Shiba was Tomiko. The question is, why is she telling me about it in such a roundabout way? And 6 months later, I had returned to the town. Her name changed. I wonder why.
Morizuka, are you done with your overtime?
Whoa, Tomiko. Shiba.
You seem to be in a bad mood recently. Is it because of work?
It's your quizzes during work.
Oh, I'm sorry.
Her face looks a bit like Tomiko's too, but her personality wasn't like this.
Morisuka,
Yes?
it's embarrassing when you stare at me like that.
Oh, I'm sorry.
Hey, Morisuka.
Yeah?
Is your love really over?
What?
You don't have any feelings for that person anymore?
Shiba... Well, if Shiba was Tomiko, then is the reason she's been trying to find out my feelings to find out if I'm still in love with Tomiko? Yeah, you're such a pain in the neck.
What?
I haven't told you why I left town and went into the city in the first place, have I?
No, you haven't.
I went to go and look for my first love.
What?
Of course, the main reason was to study, but somewhere in my heart, I was hoping for a more dramatic turn of events, you know?
Morisuka.
I thought that I might be able to see Tomiko again if I came back to town. I'm a pathetic man with lingering feelings, aren't I? But thanks to that, my wish came true.
Michi.
That's a nostalgic way of calling me. I have a question, though.
Yes.
Why did Heike Tomiko change her name to Shiba Tsurumi? She started to answer to my first quiz with a smile. To cut the long story short, seemed like she did it to legally and emotionally cut ties with her real parents. Tomiko's parents did something bad and moved to the city with her to make money. Tomiko couldn't tell me the details, but she was gonna be used for some bad things.
Fortunately, my parents were caught and I was able to rely on my relatives. I was surprised to hear that the name Tomiko was a name given to me so I could make them rich. It made me sad to think that I was born to be a tool for making money.
That's why you changed your name.
Yeah, Shiba was the name given to me after my relatives took me in. The surname clarification procedure was also approved as a legitimate reason.
The reason you came back to the village, even after changing your name.
Is the same reason as yours. I made a promise to marry the person I fell in love with for the first time.
Shiba?
If you knew I was Heike Tomiko, there would be some undesirable ties. I had to act like a different person, which was tough.
I'm sorry, I didn't notice at all.
Of course you didn't, because I acted that way. It was tough playing the strict boss to my cute childhood friend.
Nah, you seemed like you were having fun.
Did you say something?
No.
Hey, Michi, here's a question. Who do I like?
Can I answer with a question? No, a quiz. Do you think I really didn't want to end the love? Do I love Tsurumi?
Thanks for the many hints. The answer is, I love you.
You're correct. And so, we were united. The promise of our marriage when we were young was fulfilled beyond time. 10 years later, we had 2 children.
Wow, there are so many couples here. They're all in love.
There's more couples than I expected.
I'm a little embarrassed to think that we're the reason so many people have come.
Hey, Michi.
What, Tsurumi?
Here's a question. Am I happy now?
The answer is the same as me, right? I'm happy too. My name is Nigata Yahiko. I'm 23 years old and I'm working in the planning and sales department of an IT company. It's been a year since I started working and I've gotten used to my job quite a bit, but there's something that's still been bothering me a little. Good morning, Sato. She ignored me? Not again. The woman who ignored my greeting was Sato Kanai. She's my colleague who can work hard, and her excellence is said to be such that she was offered the job before the interview stage even started. She's a bit too absorbed in her own work, though.
Oh, Senpai, good morning. I have something to talk to you about regarding that job.
She talks to people who she shares her work with. Sato is so focused on her work, I've got to learn from her. Normally, it's not a nice feeling to be ignored, but I've never really been desperate about anything before, so I respected her serious attitude toward her work. A week later, I was working overtime all by myself. I came up with the plan myself, but I didn't have enough information. I should have done more research like Sato. Every time I think about my mistakes, Sato's good qualities become even clearer. Maybe I should ask her to teach me how to work. No, I can't cause her any trouble. While thinking about her, I somehow managed to finish my overtime work. And after tidying up the office, I finished up the work and left the office. But the lights had already been turned off in the company's corridors. I always think about it while working overtime, but the dark corridors are kind of scary. Let's get out of here quickly. Huh?
Good morning, good morning.
What's with this creepy voice? It's coming from the meeting room. Could it be a ghost, or... Even if it's not a ghost, there's a possibility it could be a burglar. Alright, I'll take a peek. If it's a thief, I'll have to call the security staff. Open the door just a little.
Good morning.
Huh? That's Sato.
It's a nice day today, isn't it?
What? She's talking to herself in the mirror.
Oh, I brought up the weather again. I don't have enough topics for conversation.
What on earth is she doing?
If only I could practice greetings with Nigata.
What?
Huh? Nigata?
Sorry. I'm sorry for startling you.
Since when have you been there?
Since you said good morning, you were mentioning my name, right? What do you mean by practicing greetings?
Well,
Are you practicing communications for business?
what?
It's true that you don't really get to talk to people outside of work. Are you practicing for that?
Maybe?
That's amazing. Well, you're good at your job, but you want to be good at greetings too, huh?
Not at all. It's just that there are people I want to greet properly.
I see. Like your work with seniors or business partners who've been good to us?
I can't say.
I see. Well then, I'll practice with you for that person.
What?
You said earlier that you wanted to be like me. I'm glad you praised me because I've been trying to be cheerful whenever I greet people. I'll become your greeting teacher.
No, I feel bad.
Then could you teach me how to do my job? That way it can go both ways.
If that's the case.
I'm glad. Well, I'm looking forward to working with you, Sato.
Thank you for your cooperation.
I admired that my colleague Sato also had a problem she wanted to overcome, and now I get to help her. I was honestly happy to have the opportunity to get closer to Sato, who I felt was so far away. The next day, at lunchtime, in the meeting room from yesterday, I started practicing my greetings with her.
I'm sorry for taking time easy from your lunch break.
It's fine. The work advice that you gave me this morning was really helpful.
Thanks.
So, I was thinking, you can talk about work really smoothly, can't you?
That's true, but I'm not good at so-called normal conversation. I always panic when I don't know what to say.
I see. You're not good at starting conversations, so you're not good at greetings, which are the starting point for conversations.
Yes.
You don't have to force yourself to start conversations, you know?
What?
If you say good morning, you don't have to say anything else.
But you can't become friends with someone unless you make an effort, right?
I think that depends on the person. At least, I don't think that someone not talking to me means they don't like me, you know? So, let's just say hello first, huh? And you don't have to worry about the rest, so go on, give it a try.
Hello?
You did it!
You're right! I finally said hello!
Whoa.
What's wrong, Nigata?
Nothing. That smile just made my heart skip a beat. Calm down, you can't fall in love with her. And so our secret lessons continued. It was just for work and for practice, but the time that we spent together was enough to make my heart flutter. And a month after the lesson started, we were at a karaoke box. Of course, it wasn't a date, but it was for Sato's practice, you know?
Good morning!
Your voice is coming out through your diaphragm. You've become really articulate.
It's all thanks to you. When I'm with you, I can talk about things other than work.
Thank you too. Thanks to you, my work efficiency has increased a lot.
That's because you worked hard.
I see. Well then, I guess this secret lesson is coming to an end, huh?
What?
Well, I mean, you and I have both improved our skills, right? Or rather, if I spend any more time with her, my feelings for her will get out of hand. It's too painful to fall in love with someone who doesn't feel the same way.
Wait! There's something I still can't say!
Huh? What do you mean? Greetings consist of good morning, hello, and good evening, right? Is there anything else you want to say?
It's not so much a greeting, but a way of expressing my feelings. I can't say that yet.
Huh. Can you try saying it then?
What?
Well, if it was real, you'd be nervous, but you'll be fine if it's just a rehearsal, right? This lesson is for people that you want to greet properly, isn't it? So just think about that person and try saying it.
I can't do that yet!
It's okay. I'm not that person. I'm just a practice partner.
It's practice, but it feels like it's the real thing!
I don't think it'll come to that. So go on, give it a try. Sato?
I can't say it, I'm sorry!
Huh? Sato! I could only watch as Sato left the karaoke box with a bright red face. When I got home, I looked up if there were greetings that start with I, and the only results I got were Indonesian words that said good morning. The next morning, I was on my way to work, thinking about yesterday. I did something wrong to Sato yesterday, didn't I? I should apologize to her first.
I see.
Huh? Sato's voice?
I also like autumn the most. Reading a book on a rainy night is very relaxing.
Sato's talking to a male employee. She's able to smile and have a conversation.
Oh, it's almost time to start work. See you later. Phew.
Good morning, Sato!
Ah, Nigata! I'm sorry I ran away yesterday.
It's fine, don't worry about it. It was my fault for pushing you, you know? By the way, who was that man earlier?
Oh, he's from the sales department. He's the one who gets feedback on my plans.
Oh, I thought I'd seen him before. Is he the one you want to greet properly?
What?
I mean, you were able to talk to him with a smile and stuff. I feel a weight off my shoulders now. I guess I don't need to give any more lessons, you know?
Wait, Nigata.
What?
I haven't told him yet.
Hey, what were you gonna say to me yesterday during practice?
That's right. So, can you practice with me today for the last time?
I took on Sato's request with a smile, while still feeling a little sad in my heart. I finished my overtime work, and as I was walking down the dark corridor toward the meeting room just like that day, it's already been a month since that day. Thanks to that, Sato and I have both grown up. But when this relationship ends, I'll be sad. It's the same as it was a month ago so far. For now, I'll just take a peek, just like before.
Good morning.
She's too cute. No, but she really is a different person than a month ago. But there's something different about her atmosphere.
I like you.
What?
I like Niigata.
What? What?!
Niigata?
Sato, did you say that you like me?
That was practice. I was gonna say it properly when you came. I'm so embarrassed.
Why me? We only got to know each other in the past month, right?
It's been over a year.
What?
I've been thinking about you ever since you helped me at the first interview.
The first interview? Sato's words reminded me of that time. The first interview a year and a half ago. It was a standard group discussion.
So on and so forth.
Everyone's trying their best to appeal to the interviewers. I also have to say something, but before that... you there. You're Sato, right? Do you have any opinions so far? I was really impressed by Sato from that point on. She analyzed the opinions that we had clashed over in a way that was so easy to understand. And she put together a proposal with the perfect reasoning. From that day on, I admired you.
I was also grateful to you from that day. You helped me even though I was already a poor speaker and I was so nervous I couldn't say anything.
I only asked you a few questions.
No, you asked me very carefully. In a situation where everyone around you is a rival, you were there for me.
I see.
I wanted to tell you first thing after joining the company. But I thought you might hate me if I told you, and I couldn't even greet you properly, even though you always had a smile for me.
Sato.
So, I wanted to tell you my true feelings, not just practice. Niigata.
Yeah?
More than good morning, hello, or good evening. I wanted to tell you these words. Niigata, I like you.
Sato. Is this okay for an answer? It's not a word, but...
This is fine. Even if it's not a word, feelings can be conveyed.
In this way, we were united. We exchanged warmth that was more than just words. And 6 months later, we got married, and we became two people who exchanged bright smiles and cheerful greetings. Is what I thought would happen, but that hasn't happened yet. My wife can greet other people with a smile, but when it comes to me, she immediately turns bright red. Good morning, Kanae.
Morning, Yahiko.
Huh, it's been half a year since we got married, and you still can't get used to it, huh?
It's not my fault. Even after getting married, there are things that are embarrassing.
I want you to at least be able to say good morning.
It's fine. There are easier and nicer ways to greet than good morning.
What?
I like you.
Yeah. I love you too. I feel her warmth with the cutest greeting in the world.